Sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to unite in a way that little else does. It speaks to youth in a language they understand. The year was 1995, at the dawn of South Africa's new democracy. A groundbreaking partnership was born between the Eastern Cape province and the German state of Lower Saxony. This unique collaboration would bring innovative minds and willing hands together in a unified resolve to foster social and economic development in the region and beyond. This would be achieved through a diverse approach, with partnerships spanning the fields of foreign trade, renewable energy and waste management, to tertiary education, culture and the fight against HIV and AIDS. A joint declaration in sport was signed in 2006 between the State Sport Association of Lower Saxony and the Eastern Cape Department of Sport, Recreation, Arts and Culture. It is this commitment which has truly brought the twinning program to life, showing that sport is a universal language and a powerful instrument for change.
We are able to, through our interaction and our successes, to reposition sport, and that is used as a tool to improve health and education in the province.
As a coordinator, this is far more than a job task for me. I really do this with passion, and I love working with the people in the Eastern Cape. We have a very trustful relationship. I'm amazed at some of the results that we've seen, not only on the Eastern Cape side, but also on the Lower Saxon side.
With a strong foundation laid by former Lower Saxony representative Mr. York Wurms and former Eastern Cape MEC Xoliswa Tom, the partnership in sports has evolved and seen great impact through a diverse range of programs through the years. One such initiative is the Youth Exchange Program, which engages young people between the ages of 18 and 26 in a multicultural experience linked to sports development in local communities. At least 50 youths on both sides have participated in the program, the majority of the Eastern Cape youths from disadvantaged backgrounds. The experience has not only built confidence but influenced most to return to or further their education.
I would say that sport in my life has impacted positively, in the sense that it has grown me through every hiccup that there would be. I would know how to get back on my feet, because that's generally what sport is about.
Tulani Mbenge, one of the youth exchange participants, went on to earn a bronze medal in Olympic-style boxing at the 2014 Commonwealth Games.
So it has shown us that if you are involved and engaged in sport and recreation, that it develops a sense of discipline, it creates leadership skills, it gives you a sense of purpose.
Another influential project is the one-year International Volunteer Service Program, which began with 6 volunteers from Lower Saxony's ASC Göttingen to the Eastern Cape in 2008. The program has grown to a total of 34 volunteers stationed at schools, children's homes and hospices across the province, as well as a handball clinic established at Coffee Bay. The program focuses on identifying sporting talent, developing sports club programs, and engaging learners in physical education and assistance with schoolwork. To date, the program is reaching 15,000 pupils in the province. Volunteers from the Eastern Cape, who were previously part of the Youth Exchange Program, have also had the opportunity to complete a year of service in Lower Saxony, gaining international development experience.
Each and every participant is having its own program within the communities.
The youth from Lower Saxony has imparted and empowered the South African youth with those skills of giving out yourself on what you have and how can it benefit the community.
And amazing is to see how the volunteers are changing after 1 year when they are here, and also you see the impact of their work into the communities and to the kids.
Culture-wise, it's just such an open culture. It's so friendly, open-minded. You're talking to everyone on the streets. And I will just take this back to Germany, just to be open-minded.
As a hallmark of the partnership, the Sports Exchange Program has developed to the point where 15 exchanges of coaches, referees and elite athletes took place across 13 different sports codes in 2015.
And we've seen this relationship between ourselves and Lower Saxony, developing our coaches to higher standards. It also assists in the athletes exchange. We exchange athletes, and by so doing, we're learning. We're actually creating a platform for our athletes to learn. That is from international athletes. That is in terms of standards.
The lives of many young talented athletes have been changed through exposure to international competitions, with many receiving national and international honors. The Triathlete Coaching and Development Program, which focuses on participants from disadvantaged communities, has seen tremendous growth. BCM triathlon coach Vugile King Mageleni was the first to be exposed at international level, with 3 young Eastern Cape triathletes following in his footsteps.
This opportunity is one of the best opportunities I've ever had in a lifetime.
I think it's a big value for both sides, for the South African side and for the German side, because our youth and children don't know South African athletes by now. They only know Europeans. I think it's very important, even for our children, to see how South African triathletes, youth triathletes work, and to spend time together. Not only with sports, even with other things, to know each other.
In the space of just 2 years, the table tennis coach exchange has had incredible impact, with most Eastern Cape teams winning high accolades at national level. Coaches from Lower Saxony were also exposed to disability disciplines for the first time.
I was actually really thrilled to come here because I think it's a really great opportunity, not just for me, but also, of course, for the kids here and for the coaches.
The exchange program has also greatly increased the capacity of coaches and administrators through sport management training directly conducted by the LandesSportBund. These learnings are feeding back into communities, aiding to strengthen local and regional structures.
I think the model that Germany has adopted in terms of the athlete development pathway is really something to aspire to. One area is the coaches education program. We are launching a coaches mobile sports science unit specifically to cover the rural areas. And I think it's the unearthing of talent in the rural areas that is our biggest priority at the moment, and then to create a development pathway where they can feed into systems at higher levels, at provincial level, and then ultimately to be absorbed in our residential program.
The Football Coaches and Referees Exchange Program has seen the development of 20 South African coaches and 20 referees, with a special focus on women's football development.
As a coach, there's nothing better to go in another country and to teach other coaches, to teach players, talking about football, getting to know the culture and everything, and playing football together. There's nothing better as a coach.
A beacon project for the Eastern Cape has been the Inter-Regional Boxing Exchange, developed under the driving force of Mr. Peter Ritter, President of the Lower Saxony Boxing Federation. The province has consistently provided the backbone for national teams.
With this collaboration, we hope to learn from the South African colleagues, because there's surely a different way of conducting courses, of acting in the ring, even of the whole manner of boxing and organizing events.
There's quite a lot of up-and-coming judges and referees that also want to be in this level. So the knowledge that I've acquired in this course, then I will pass it to the next generations.
The Handball Coaches Exchange has been another strong highlight of the program. With a number of coaches exposed to advanced training methods, the sport code has been successfully developed at league level, with both male and female Eastern Cape handball teams winning the SA Championship title. The sport is also being developed at school level in the province.
The handball is one of the biggest sports in Germany and is played by a number of people, so you have a lot of clubs and challenges, tournaments and leagues. Here in South Africa we are still in the phase of developing the sport, establishing and introducing it to more and more people.
First of all, what I like about them, they involve in primary schools with small children, because that's where the development starts.
So far, I can say without any fear of any contradiction, this has been one of the powerful and more exciting twinning programs. It then takes us far beyond this province, that you cannot stay within your borders, but you must explore globally.
As a Minister of Home Affairs and Sports, I'm very, very proud that so many exciting projects in the field of sport and international voluntary service are taking place. I can say that the partnership in sport with the Eastern Cape is stronger than any other area of cooperation within the twinning program. The partnership is a partnership that is tangible. It's about people and not things.
Administratively, the way that our federations are being run, if you can track it back before this partnership and to date, you will find out there is a lot of improvement, because now you can see that we've got stronger federations administratively.
As the CEO of the LandesSportBund Niedersachsen, I have been very involved in this partnership. I have welcomed numerous delegations from the Eastern Cape that have come to Lower Saxony. We complement each other very well. What started as just a program has now turned into a deep friendship.
When starting this partnership, we were quite critical, to be honest, as our regions are about 10,000 kilometers apart and the success was far from obvious. We are very excited to see how over the years more and more federations and sports clubs have joined the partnership. I'm impressed with the commitment that our member organizations are showing, and of course the LandesSportBund itself.
What we do is all about fundamental values in life, and as sport we are proud that we can contribute to making people's lives better, and I'm very proud to be part of it.
Through 20 years of vibrant growth, the partnership has truly taken root across 2 continents, once worlds apart, bringing friends, teammates, colleagues and communities together through the unifying force of sport. As the vision continues to grow, we look forward to what the next 20 years will bring, as we witness the battles fought, victories won, and lives forever transformed.